Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be going over the consecutive back roll. Alright, so this one is going to be, this is where it starts to get pretty challenging. So if you watched the neck wrap and transitions video that I did, what I was basically trying to explain in that video with the reversing of using this forearm to go back like this. So if using your forearm, so when this is, say, exiting a wrap, being able to use this arm to go around again. So it's going around, and then I'm sticking this arm out and allowing to roll over the arm above the head again. So that is essentially what I'm doing to rotate the staff, except I'm just no longer using my forearm. So instead of, when this is going around, instead of using my forearm, I'm basically just using my shoulder to kind of pop it up like that. And so the movement I'm doing is I'm kind of just shifting, almost like you would shift in a halo. If you guys are familiar with the halo, where you shift to one side, from one side to the other. And this moves this area here, which is what the staff is sitting on. And so it allows the staff to pivot just by shifting your body. And so that is what we're going to be using in order to shift the staff when it's rolling across. I'm shifting, and I'm also turning too, which helps a lot. And so, say the staff is going this way. If I turn into the staff, I'm going to speed up. I'm going to speed up its path. So if it's spinning this way, and I'm turning into it, I'm going to speed up that staff and give it more momentum as it goes over my body. And so one thing I do is, like, when it doesn't have enough momentum and it seems like it's going to be falling down like that, is I'm going to be shifting into this in order to propel it up and over to the other side. And so this is going to be very difficult at first. So this right there, I'm moving into it in order to, that was a good one there. So that was an example of, that was a little sneak peek into later on when we're going to be doing like a 180 and 360 turns underneath the staff. And this is going to be adding so much to our flow, because we're going to be able to basically double up on these spins and add a whole nother dynamic to our flow by shifting underneath the staff. So we can shift with it to speed it up, and we can also shift, we can shift against it to speed it up, sorry. And I can also be moving with the staff to slow it down. So if I'm spinning this way and I'm turning with it, see how it slowed right down there, gave me more time. So if it's moving this way, I can be moving with it. And this is how, like, the Jesus rolls and stuff are gonna work. It's basically moving with this and timing our movement with how the staff is moving. And so back to what I'm trying to teach, the back rolls. So I'm using that in conjunction with this pivoting of my shoulders. Suppose I should give you guys the back angle here. So I'm shifting my shoulders, and I'm also shifting my body in order to get this staff where I need it to be, just like so. A little fun thing you can do with this, once you get comfortable with it, is you can actually reverse directions. With this shift, you can actually reverse directions, potentially even without hands. I'm still working on that. But so as this staff is going this way, if I, at this point here, at this apex, if I turn the other way, I can actually shift directions on my shoulder. So here, shifting, and then shift. And you can actually, you have to combine it with turning the other way. So that was a decent example there. Basically, just like that, I'm being able to transfer the direction. And at first you can put your hands on the staff here, and so like, so it's going this way, I can stop it with my hand and then kind of get the spin going the other way. So you can even like go like this, and go the other way, stop. You can even kind of just rev the staff up the other direction with your hand like this. And as I'm shifting here, you see how this is going clockwise and then counterclockwise. As I'm shifting with the staff, and I can kind of keep this going just like that without my hands, just using my shoulder rolls and rotating around that trap point, and then speeding up or slowing down. And so not only does moving with or against the staff vary the speed and allow it to not hiccup and fall, but it also allows us to correct where we are in the middle point. So say I'm here and this slips, so there's a lot of staff ahead of me, right? And so if this was to keep going, it's probably going to slip and fall. But if I was to move into this like that, I'm actually moving into getting closer to the center point like this. I can basically correct this just by moving my body towards where the center needs to be, if that makes sense. And same kind of deal, if this is too short, I can kind of move away from this to give it more distance to have to travel, and that basically allows the center more time to adjust before it hits your body. And that was kind of a weird way of explaining that, but hopefully you understand. So I'm basically moving and pivoting to basically control where I want this center. I can move and manipulate that. And so this is definitely where some advanced stuff comes in terms of moving with the staff and integrating with it this way, changing your moves and your angles and your speed based on how you're moving and rotating. Alright, so I'm getting in a lot of different stuff here, so I'm going to nip this one in the bud and call that good for the consecutive shoulder rolling. You can see how this just blends together, which is one thing that actually makes it really fun with Dragon Staff, is you can kind of blend all this stuff together and make your own combinations, make your own variations, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. So hope you guys enjoyed that and learned a little something from that. I'll see you in the next video.